¿Qué pasa, chavales? ¿Todo bien? No, que no soy Vegeta. Bueno, pues aquí estamos, otra vez, de nuevo, en mi oficina. Me he pasado el juego ya una vez. Y nada, creo que ahora estoy en el punto en el que me acaba de decir que tengo que salir de la oficina. O sea, de mi sala, de mi habitación. Este juego es un juego en el que básicamente, pues, vas recibiendo indicaciones, hay un narrador y tú puedes decidir qué camino quieres coger. Tienes como bastantes decisiones morales y en función a lo que elijas, pues ocurre un efecto mariposa de acciones que van a determinar tu futuro. Así que nada, vamos a ello.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
¿Tú crees que no? Pues voy a buscar, a ver si encuentro algo. Tiene que haber algo aquí que pueda encontrar de mis compañeros, seguro. Porque si no, no haría tanto énfasis en lo de... ¿Qué es esto? Oh, shit, lo he apagado. Jesus, yo no quería apagarlo, quería...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Que me dejes tocar las cosas, que aquí tiene que haber algo seguro. Esta planta, seguro que es sospechosa. Sospechosa. Vamos a hablar. Tío, esto es un sacapuntas de estos guapísimos. En mi colegio había uno. No. Like, work, trust. Se apaga un ordenador, no sé por qué bien, pero yo no quería apagarlo, yo quería ver información de mis compañeros. ¿No puedo hacer nada? ¿Puedo abrir la puerta?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
¿En serio?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing this effort
No me lo puedo creer.
cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Dale. En algún momento se abrirá la puerta. Hola, bienvenidos al mejor gameplay de...
Still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417, ¿dónde estará esa puerta? Ya tenemos un objetivo. 417. Esto está abierto. Y eso está muy oscuro. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
¿Y si paso de ti? 417, yo quiero mi logro. Bitch, please. No se me escucha ahí. Taca. Estoy aquí dándole a tope. Bueno, vamos a buscar la 437. 437. 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
15. Vuelvo a estar haciéndole caso, ¿Te das cuenta? Esto es espantoso.
Now, back to door number 437.
No, aquí me has dicho 10. Está 437. Y muchas puertas.
Let's see.
Tío,
How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
como se abre una de esas puertas de repente, me voy a asustar, ¿eh?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Este tío me está vacilando, seguro. O sea, ¿cuál me ha dicho? ¿El 417?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
¿Puedo recibir?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Tío, este señor se está poniendo cachondo. 416. Venga, va.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Ay, por favor. Ay, no quiero caminar.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt easy. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing
Mirando el
can hold
logro.
you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now. What were you thinking?
¡Woohoo! ¡Qué bien! ¿Ahora qué? Bitch, please. Mira, aquí hay otro ordenador. Apagado. A lo mejor si los apago todos. Y esto no sé qué es. Input receive. ¿Puedo escribir algo ahí? ¿No, verdad? Esto tiene muchas cosas. No se abre. ¿Qué es esto? Ah. Bueno, pues... ¡Uy! Otro. Apagado. Hay que ahorrar energía, chicos. Que la empresa no se levanta sola, gasta dinero aquí, ¿sabes?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
¿Y qué tal si no?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Aquí hay un ordenador, tengo que apagarlo. Déjame entrar. Ah, creo que ya no. ¿Puedo romper el cristal? No. Bueno, pues están todas las puertas cerradas, macho. Aquí nadie se lo quiere pasar bien. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Pues la verdad que está guay que esté así abierta. Lo único que no me gusta es el escalón este que te vas a pegar una hostia.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Atenta a la puya, ahí lo veo. ¡Pah! La buena puya.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Grande, grande, señor. Que me dejes observar las cosas. Es mi juego, lo he pagado, quiero disfrutarlo. Quiero ver este muro, pues lo miro.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
¿Qué has dicho? ¿Que me siente aquí? ¿Me siento? ¡Oh! ¿Puedo sentar? ¡Oh! ¿Puedo agacharme? ¡Madre mía! Mira. ¿Voy agachado? Bueno, a ver, ¿qué hora es? Son las 12 menos 20. 12 menos 25. No pasa nada.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
¿A su izquierda? Si no hay puerta a la izquierda. Ah, esta. No, gracias.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Madre. Me gusta esto. Peligro, no saltes del cargo, cuando se mueve, te matará. Ah, y además me ponen multas. Vale. ¿Qué se hace? Uy, necesito una tarjeta aquí. Bueno.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
What? ¿Quién es ella?
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
¿Qué? ¿Quién? Seguro que me está timando. Deja de timarme. Uf. Tío, ¿podrían dar más mal rollo las cosas? ¡Coño!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
¿Y si no te hago caso, me abres la puerta? Que no quiero hacerte caso. ¡Oh!
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but
Lo he
with
desconectado.
hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No,
Me acabo de cargar el juego.
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
¿Esto sigue siendo el juego? Estoy flipando. Práctico.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Hostia, me encantaría que las escuelas pusieran vídeos así.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Ostras, está todo rayado, el juego. O sea, me lo he cargado de verdad. He quitado un enchufe y me lo he cargado. Bueno, continuaremos aquí en el siguiente vídeo.